I'm Christina Galdi and I'm a junior at Kent Place School. I love being a Wonder Girl and I am so honored to be part of a campaign that highlights women who have accomplished many great things in their lives. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing Julia, a TV, film, digital producer, actress, real estate stager, interior designer, and businesswoman. As a television executive, she has worked for three A&E television network brands, Lifetime, A&E, and FYI. She's also successfully produced a variety of films, including Married Life, Married at First Sight, 7-Year Switch, and a short film called Perception. She's a founding partner at Freedom Studios Incorporated, a media company creating thought-provoking, groundbreaking, and uplifting content for the global market. Julia is a fearless entrepreneur and is known for creating opportunities for herself, which is why it's not surprising she's leveraged her love for interior design and background in television home shows to stage her first $1 million home listing project under her company, JCL Staging and Design. Hi, Julia. I'm Christina. Thank you for being part of our Wonder Girls United campaign this year. It's so inspiring to read all about the amazing things you do, and I'm excited to chat with you today.
Oh, wonderful to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. To start off, you hold many titles from being a producer to an actress to a real estate stager to a businesswoman. I was just wondering, how did you get started in your career? And did you always juggle many roles, or did they kind of come along as you progressed in your career?
Well, I started off, believe it or not, acting in front of the camera. And as I went after that dream, I figured that it was challenging to be, in front of the camera, going on auditions during that time. And I think that that's still the case nowadays, but I feel like we are finding more opportunities. But during that time, there were very, very few roles for Latinas. And I actually auditioned. My first audition was for the movie Selena. And I got really, really close. I then enrolled in the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. I was fortunate to get in. And then I did a year and I moved to LA, searching my dream. And while I was in LA, it was a little bit difficult because it was a new environment. I was moving to a new place and I was trying to adjust. And I realized that the opportunities were limited. And I remember thinking, well, I've always been solution driven. And I kept thinking to myself, what can I do to create more opportunities for myself? And a little light bulb went in my head. And I said to myself, well, maybe I can produce. And I decided to come back to the East Coast, finish my degree in communications. And I figured, you know what, I am going to produce my own films, my own TV shows. This way I don't have to audition again. It was really out of the need of eliminating the process of auditioning and creating opportunities for myself. And that's when I came back and I got my degree in communications from College of Mount St. Vincent. And I decided that I was going to focus on a producing career while still pursuing my acting career.
Okay, so next question. You produced and starred in your own film, Perception, a story about immigration. So I'd love for you to tell me a little bit about the film and what it was like being behind the scenes and on set.
It's a topic that's very important to me because my family and I have been impacted by immigration. When I first arrived to this country from Honduras, my family and we lost our documentation status. So for a minute, we were undocumented. And so for me, that topic is really, really important. So I jumped at the idea of, producing and executive producing this project. And as we started casting, this is a great opportunity to tell a story of a woman that left her country for a better life and really shift the perception that people have about people who immigrate to this country. And not everybody's looking for a free ride. People are coming here to work for opportunities. And I thought it would be a great way to kind of go back, right, full circle and go back in front of the camera. So I did it. We had an amazing time. The film did really well. We had about, I want to say, 20 nominations. It won like 14 awards, 2 for Best Actress in a Dramatic Role. And it was a wonderful experience. Again, for me, it is important not just to create content just for the sake of entertainment. I do understand that in order for a piece of art, it needs to be entertaining. But for me, I think that it's important that it has a message and that it changes. I mean, I think that with media, we have the power to reach the masses, and we need to be responsible. At least for me, that is my drive and my goal.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. I really love how you were able to do something that was so close to heart. I think that's really important. I
Thank
love that.
you. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so next, I know you launched a business along with your husband, JCL Staging and Design. So it's amazing to see how you're able to turn like a passion that may not be something that a lot of people do as a job into a business. So what would you recommend to our girls who want to kind of turn their dreams and passions into a business but don't really know where to start?
When an opportunity is presented, you have to run with it because you never know where it's going to lead you. So what I would say is, look inside what your passion is, and and go after it. I think that the best way to find a job that you don't feel like you're working is really finding something that you love to do, and try to surround yourself with people that are going to support that goal.
Yeah, advocating is really important. I feel you have to put yourself out there, otherwise you never know what's going to happen. And I think it's also what you mentioned about saying like a supportive community. I kind of found that with Wonder Girls, where like I was able to like get opportunities, and I have Natalie and Irene who have been so helpful and just like making me feel like I could do things that I was scared to do. I mean, I originally like did not like being on camera or doing any sort of interviews, and now it's like enjoyable. So I love that. That was really important.
Absolutely. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you become, right? And
Yeah.
you start finding ways to do it differently. And then finding, modeling people that you are impacted by, people that are doing things the way you want to do things. There's nothing more powerful than what you have in your mind. No one can take that away from you. You know, trends go out of style, things go out of style, but what you have in your mind is so powerful that never goes away.
So yeah, thank you so much for this amazing interview and taking the time to share your story with me and all of the Wonder Girls and people watching. You can find Julia on social media and learn more about our Wonder Girls campaign at wondergirlsusa.org.
So thank you so much for having
Thank
me.
you.